setting our seed to this particular value to give us 8 copies of the same card from a Pandora's box. And that card is 8 Sinks. Powers that draw cards whenever we play other power cards. Essentially giving us a whole lot of card draw right from the get-go. Now, what this needs is a couple zero-cost cards to go with it, so I'd like to get some stuff upgraded before I try to fight elites, and maybe we can get a good card reward. Fortunately, the act layout really isn't favorable to that kind of behavior. That's okay. We'll just have a low relic count Act 1. Is there a mummy hand here? I have no idea. If we're lucky, the answer will be yes. But it might not be. Get him. Pretty much have to rely on Zap and Dual Cast for the first few fights. Which is enough to get through the opening fights, but it's not that great. Sweeping Beam. Actually quite like a card that says draw a card here. Question is, do we want Cool-Headed or Beam? Cool-Headed lets us block in a way. Okay, we'll take the Cool-Headed. Maybe we can get a recursion later. Don't have health to trade for a relic. Get out of here. Not today, sir. Please, let me live. Please. Again, I should be able to kill with dual casts next turn. Zap dual cast. Okay, we get a potion to help out, and a ball lightning for damage. That I really like. Some kind of direct attack power. Could potentially take a chaos here, too. Chaos can generate plasma orbs for us. Can generate dark orbs for us. And those are kind of interesting. At the moment, though, we just want the guaranteed output. I'm taking the ball lightning here. Okay, this is a good fight. Problem is the initial upfront energy cost that we have to pay is pretty steep. We're not able to efficiently deal with any enemy at all. Whoa. Okay. Storm? Whenever you play a power card, channel 1 lightning. Storm seems interesting, as long as I can survive for a couple more turns. Really wanted to, like, upgrade stuff. But what about this? What about this man's right here? He has something to say. And it's very rude, the thing that he's saying. Guess we'll rest at that fire? Blah. Extremely rude. Okay, I've got plenty of health. Good news is we held onto the potion. Got a really bad potion. And a real block card for finally. And I think that's what we desperately need, is the real block card. I'll take it. I'll sleep. And please give me a yay. Just a free turn one's all we need in most fights, I have to imagine. So this would be 7 plus 8 plus 9. Do 24 damage, 58 minus 24 equals what? 34, that'll split. And we get another free turn, beautiful. Sure, reprogram Ball Lightning. All pretty good options here. Caught the Health Gauntlet. I think I'll take a Glacier. We're all a little concerned here. I think I'm going to go here and upgrade, and then we will have to fight one of these two elites. Good luck to us. The upgrade I most want is a cost reduction. Probably Zap or Dual Cast. Let's go Dual Cast, actually, with how much Orb Generation I have thanks to Storm. Getting any zero-cost card is such a big deal here. Oh, and so is Ink Bottle, giving us card draw whenever we play 10 cards. That could really start to do some very silly stuff here. Doesn't matter. My hit points. Wow, and I actually had every card in my deck in hand at the same time there. So I can, like, cycle the heat sinks and the dual cast over and over again. Boot Sequence dramatically helps on turn 1 as well. The guaranteed turn 1 block, that would make me comfortable upgrading the Storms, too. Give me that. Dex Potion's not necessarily better than a Capacity Potion. But it might be. We tried the 8 Storm Seed a few days ago, and that did not go very well for us. That was an unfortunately sad time. Now this is the fight I'm talking about, though. Ideal. Two free turns to get powers in play. Is it not beautiful? cast Frost. We'll cast this Lightning. And we get out of our dire health situation here with 10 more max health. Also, love a reboot here, allowing us to reshuffle the deck and draw 4, essentially a 0-cost draw 4. Potentially finding us more powers to put in play. Take that. I'll take an energy potion. Barrage could have been okay too. And this is why I did the Elite first and the Combat second. Jerks like this. Let's do it this way. Two heat sinks, so I need to play 2 heat sinks to draw any real number of cards here. Feels like my best bet is playing the Glacier then. And maybe one of the heat sinks? It's only 9 block. I guess that's what the pair is for. There was a better way out of that. But when do we use the colorless potion? Possibly against Hexagos? Oh, probably against Hexagos if we got 2 of them. How about a Claw? We could play that Claw an awful lot. Genuinely. Although I'd rather just recur the Zap and the Dual Cast, I think. Zap is going to be our next upgrade. The burns will quickly become a problem against Hexaghost. Claw is just going to be a 0-cost, deal a small amount of damage. Till we start getting these heat sinks upgraded, it really won't be that good. I don't think I should take it yet. Or any of these, in fact. I think I should take a Fossilized Helix, preventing the first time we would lose health each combat. And I think I should upgrade our Zap to be free. Okay, only a 1/6 on this because our health is so low. Thankfully. So I don't even need to dual cast here. There's our Storm. And I won't. Is it time to potion? Maybe we should potion at the start. Maybe we should potion now. What am I looking for? I'm looking for damage out of this potion, ideally. Bomb or Hand of Greed or Apotheosis or Lash of Steel or something like that. That'll work. Metamorphosis. Shuffle 3 random attacks into the draw pile. They cost 0 this combat. Oh, yes. Oh, that's going to be really fun, actually. Scrape, Rebound, 0-cost Sunder. Wow. That is a fortune right there. And yes, that is going to do what you want it to do. Bonk. Okay, that should be plenty. No block this turn. Or no draw this turn, excuse me. Obviously there's block. So we go Rebound the Sunder, putting the Sunder on top. Use the Scrape then to draw the 0-cost Sunder. Play the 0-cost Sunder. Draw more cards. Remember, each Heat Sinks draws more cards than the last. GG. Apparently the deck wants a real Metamorphosis because of how much card draw we have. That's pretty cool. Thunderstrike would also be a very amusing way for this deck to scale. Once we run out of powers to play, it would be an awful lot of damage, but I don't think we can afford to play it in the first place. Do I want a Rainbow? Maybe a Buffer. Buffer to stack with our Helix. It's also another power. Actually, Buffer seems way more reasonable upon consideration. I'll take a Buffer. And I'll take Energy. Of what variety, you might ask? Well, we can take the Sozu to prevent us from gaining potions, take the Slaver's Collar, only giving us energy during boss and elite fights, or we take the Dome, preventing us from seeing what our opponents are doing. Be a pretty reasonable Dome deck, although with Buffer to protect, it's a little awkward. I think Dome is overall very good here. Who needs to see what the foes are doing when they don't get to do anything at all? Yeah, I'm going to take this Dome, actually. More energy is going to be so powerful for us. But I think the Slaver's Collar was also very reasonable there. Okay, this deck values upgrades a lot. A lot. There are many upgrades that are very good. Actually, the stores are a little bit awkwardly positioned. Actually, this one's not, though. We can go to a shop immediately and then get on the good path. I like that a lot. Yes, Sabin, I think we want to be looking for zero-cost shenanigans, and we also want to be looking for energy generation to take better advantage of all this draw. Stuff like Aggregate, stuff like Turbo. Arthur AOE says, never been able to get Dome to work. Do you just know so much about the game that you can assume what's going to happen? Honestly, yes. That is kind of the test of Dome. It's a knowledge check. What can your enemy be doing? For example, Chosen here. This enemy is not attacking us. I can tell you that because I'm familiar with the pattern of this enemy, and I know that they always, on Ascension 20, use their Hex debuff on turn 1. That gives us a free turn to set up here. And various other enemies will know either what they are doing or, at a minimum, what they could be doing. And with that information, we can create a reliable strategy of play for our turns. But what if he switches it up? Oh, we're screwed if that happens. Feel free to add days to my draw pile. Go ahead, see what happens. So we might get attacked on this turn. 50% chance. It's a 50-50 for what Chosen does on turn 2. Either they attack for 12 with a vulnerable, or they make us weak and raise their strength. They chose to make us weak and raise their strength. That means with 2 buffers, we are totally safe from what they might do this turn. They could be attacking for up to 24 if they were. Can I just kill them, though? I can set up a guaranteed next turn kill. for the ×2. Don't play that, just leave Ink Bottle where it is. Alright, so Chosen goes down without a scratch. Pick up a Power Potion, which is not bad. Some interesting options here. Doom and Gloom for some AoE would be potentially appreciated. I think we can do better, though. I tend to think that FTL starts to fall off once you have lots of other sources of card draw in your deck, and this definitely does. We'll frequently be drawing FTL and unable to benefit from the draw 1 of it, so it's just a 0-cost deal 5. In this deck, I'd rather have a Claw, and we did pass on the Claw already. I'm going to skip it. I don't think I'll be skipping Turbo, though. And I'll probably take Defrag as well, so that we can have some focus. Other thing I really like here is the Toolbox, generating random colorless cards for us each combat, and allowing us to choose one to put into our hand. Toolbox will be an occasional Apotheosis, an occasional Metamorphosis, what have you. Could take Calipers to retain block. Could take Finesse for a small amount of block as well. But I'm feeling really good about Toolbox here. You got Toolbox. No money for a card removal. Alright. Oh! In front of you sits an altar to a forgotten god. Atop the altar sits an ornate female statue with arms outstretched. We can give up our golden idol here to obtain the bloody idol, healing us whenever we pick up money, which would definitely help a lot when it comes to surviving. Sourgaziked, thank you so much for the 6 months. You keep watching, I'll keep streaming. Hell yeah. And hell yeah. Give me that bloody idol. And give me that free card upgrade on Boofer. Mikey Pierce, thank you as well for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Okay, this enemy always attacks for 21 damage on turn 1, but with the power of Fossilized Helix, we don't have to take any. We also know, because it's always a 21 attack, if I block for 21 here, we will exactly cover our weaknesses. Bit of a stinky opening draw, but that's okay. And then we keep our buffer intact. Good. On subsequent turns, this enemy either attacks for 12, or they attack for 7x2. Glacier Heat Cool-Headed would be just shy of blocking either of those. So I think I'll put the buffer in play. Just the ×1, good. Means I'm safe no matter what. Okay. Seems to take a little bit for the energy gen to get online, but once it's there, it's there. Still one buffer. Good. So we can keep redrawing the turbo now, and this really starts to let us have some really ridiculous turns here. Like so. Book of Stabbing. Do we take the Chrysalis for 3 free skills, or do we take a Hand of Greed and try to make some cash here, which will also heal me for 5 if I succeed? Alright, well, I'm sold on Hand of Greed, personally. This is either a single big attack for 24 or a 7x2 multi-attack coming our way on turn 1 here. like we'll just buffer it one way or the other. Like Hand of Need. Okay, 7/3 on this turn. So I'll lose 1 buffer. And it's just 1 single attack for 24 next turn. Maybe I can even full block it. Best part is the voids don't even pollute the deck because I'm just drawing into them immediately. Easy. Cash money and a 5 hit point heal. More powers. White noise is another power. I'll take another power. We can even upgrade that to be free, but let's get the defrag upgraded first. Alright, who's our next elite? Our next victim? Which way am I going? 2 elites and 2 fires either way. More chances for Coliseum this way. Go this way. Gremlin Leader! Gremlin Leader with Runic Dome is very scary. Impatience seems pretty good in this deck, though. If we have no attacks in hand, draw 2. That's going to be a reusable card draw for this deck. So I like it. I think I'll use the Power Potion here. Maybe getting an Electrodynamics or something, or a Creative AI, or just more powers in general. Could probably help quite a bit. How about an Echo Form? I'll take an Echo Form. Bias Cognition also pretty acceptable here for the very big focus boost in the short term. Don't know if I'm being attacked or not, which makes things a little awkward. Oh, hey, we got a biased anyway. Easy. I think I'll hold on to that for next turn when we draw back into it. Better yet, I can reboot to put it back into the draw pile. Never mind. Okay, we're going to get attacked by the leader on this turn. Oh, never mind. I meant on this turn, but since the leader was attacking on turn 1, they can't attack me again, which really works out in my favor here. That means we have a free turn, guaranteed. I generally tend to think that when you're attacked by Gremlin Leader on turn 1, it is a very good thing. Since it's a pretty low damage attack, and it puts the elite essentially behind 1 turn, buff-wise, giving you more time to set up whatever it is you need. Now I can duplicate the bias cog. Easy. Eternal Feather will heal us at rest sites in case we needed more healing. There is a recursion here. We'd have to upgrade it to be 0 cost, but if we did, it would be pretty spicy. But I have other good upgrades. I'd like to get the turbo upgraded, and I would like to upgrade maybe some of the powers, if possible. About a Center Plus. We don't need it. And then Chaku we also don't need, because there is... there are no attacks. I have no attacks to play. And I probably never will. Unless you count Swift Strike. Oh, we have a Ball Lightning. That's right. We do have a real attack somewhere in here. I may have forgotten about that. Maybe. Getting that buffer down on turn 1 feels very good to me. Okay, I don't know if the Chosen's attacking, but the bird always is. Let's block the bird. By killing him. Well, I no longer care what you're doing, because I have enough buffers that it doesn't matter. Nice try, nerd. Upgraded card draw. More ways to gain focus, both kind of interesting. I guess I'll take the upgraded card draw. That is also a Frost Orb. If I have to. We're going this way. Come on, Coliseum. Yeah! The Coliseum. Thwack! You were knocked unconscious. Groggy and with a throbbing head, you awaken to find yourself thrown into the center of a massive stadium with an overflowing audience of slavers, cultists, and other denizens of the city. An armored giant with a golden crown bellows at you from atop. We now begin the 4200th combat. Open the gates and give this man his money. Easy-handed greed every time. Don't remember what their combined damage is. I don't think 21 will block it. Didn't think so. It sinks one more buffer, and then I'm going to reboot. Dang it. Okay, now I'm vulnerable. Truly a sad state of affairs. I want to draw the hand of greed, man. I've been playing Storm because I want to do this to both of them. Ka-ching. All right, we get our 40 gold payout in addition to killing the 2 slavers, and now it's time for the real challenge. Powerful fight with many, they say, rewards. Not sure how many that actually is, but I'll take it. Knob plus Taskmaster. Taskmaster always does basic attacks and adds wounds, whereas the Knob, well, you get angry. Get angry sometimes. He just can't help himself. It's a tough life for Mr. Knob. I need help, though. Yes, that kind of help. I agree, that is what I asked for. Now, this might be the angriest knob in the world, but consider... What does he have to be angry about anyway? Okay, auto shield saves me a buffer here, so I would like to do that. And then let's try to draw 1 or more voids. Oh, got them both. Easy. Skull Bash was for 38 damage there, don't worry about it. Now, you can't see the number over the knob's head, but if you could, it would be exactly 69, I believe. 46 times 1.5. Nice. Maybe. As long as I play no more skills, that'll continue to be true. All these are skills, though. But I have buffers, so, you know. I guess we'll never know. Get ourselves a turnip, making us immune to frail, a white beast statue, giving us potions after every fight, $100 redos, which would have been $125 if we had not taken the idol. And we could add another power or a encheapening card. Conquest, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. And do I want a hologram unupgraded? Not really. Most of the cards don't go to the discard pile. Although hologram on turbo could be interesting, maybe. We'll pass it for now. Speaking of turbo, let's get that turbo upgraded. Since if I'm drawing the void instantly, it's only +1 energy. Making it upgraded makes that +2, and that's a lot better. Pay 85 gold for yet another relic. Give the winnings from the Coliseum to this nerd. What do you got, sir? An Akabeko, making Ball Lightning do 8 more damage the first time we play it. It's our only attack, after all. Alright, and now let's pretend we have a real apotheosis for a moment, and observe just how powerful our deck becomes. Play that for the ink bottle value. I was the big stab for 24, I was wondering. I had a feeling. Okay, so that means this is going to be a 7x3. And now, shenanigans. There's our storm. Definitely need a second storm here. Bronze scales. Defect gets a new orb, the Baalorlord. Baalorlord builds power each turn, and when evoked, unleashes all of that power in the form of a terrible joke. Kind of like a Dark Orb, but way better, basically. How wacky was this P-Box start? Off the charts. Just 8 heatsinks. Not a random start by any means. This was a seeded run from the good old ! Seeds spreadsheet. But it has been very ridiculous. In all the right ways. And some of the wrong ones. That's a power. I accept. Turbo just to get Glacier in play? Sure. So a random colorless card each turn could be pretty good. This is, for example, a 0-cost power, which I do appreciate. Probably should have played auto shields before I acquired block. That's okay. Okay, that may or may not be a full block. Can reapply buffer anyway, so I'm not over-obsessed with keeping the Helix here. Which is good, because I didn't keep it. Mind Blast, huh? Bronze Automaton does not attack on this turn. Would you steal heatsinks? Fair enough. So if we're being attacked, it's for a max of 8. And now on this turn, the Bronze Automaton guaranteed attacks for 12 by 2. So I'd like to make sure I block for at least that much. My hand is full. Okay, some of these need to go. 2 voids remaining. One last heatsinks. It's not gonna matter anymore. Okay, 3 voids. Let him go. Panic button. That's almost a block for the Hyper Beam, which is 58 damage. Headed our way. Can we actually stop it entirely? Not that we need to. We do have buffer, of course, but let's try. 25. Yeah. Look at that. 55 plus 4. Plenty. Easy every time. You beam, I beam. Pew. Like how the Hyper Beam comes from the dead center of the automaton, not the missing head. Right in the center. GG. Choices. Amplify is mighty powerful here, letting us duplicate powers. Meanwhile, Electrodynamics is giving us the AoE lightning that we need to crush multi-foe fights. Both have a lot of potential use. Choices, choices. Really like that Amplify. Really like that Amplify. I'm going to take that Amplify. I do like what Electro offers, but I really think that if we can double our powers, any of them, we're going to have a very good time. And I think more energy will help us quite a lot as well. Certainly not going to take a Velvet Choker here, as that would limit us hard to 6 cards per turn, but I'm down for either the key or the crown, particularly with the blue key in our position already. Curse key means we just have to skip 1 relic, whereas the busted crown could really limit our ability to find more powers, and this deck definitely wants more powers. Give me a curse key. 5 energy per turn. Let's go. Hey everyone. Did you know that you can now support me directly on YouTube by getting a channel membership? For as low as $5 a month, you'll get access to perks like custom badges and emojis to use in comments and discounts on the merch store, all while helping support me and this channel to do what I love every day. Just click the join button below to get started. Now back to the video. Exactly, with all the card draw that we have, the Amplify should do really, really good work. And I'll be able to upgrade that Amplify early on as well. Would this deck take an upgrade all? Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Even though we have a lot of sustain, I think it would. Just for how much value it would be to get these heatsinks upgraded. Beautiful. Blessing of the Forge can upgrade our heat sinks. That's very good. What do you got? Aha! Mind Bloom. Okay, okay. I think I have to put my money where my mouth is here. While walking and traversing through the chaos of the Spire, your thoughts suddenly begin to feel very real. Imaginings of monsters and riches begin to manifest themselves into reality. The sensation is quickly fleeting. What do you do? 999 gold would mean a normality stays in the deck for a really long time, although we could reasonably take the money here. What I'm gonna do is upgrade all cards. That prevents us from healing by any means at all. No Eternal Feather, no Blood Vial, no Bloody Idol, no Self-Repair. But all 8 heat sinks are now upgraded. Reboots upgraded. It's all upgraded. And this beautifully crafted deck of cards is going to put in some real work here. Oof. Lose health. I can't heal, so looking at these colorless cards has a permanent cost. Let's look at one and get an Apotheosis immediately. No, that's good. Probably not Mayhem, maybe a Purity, though. Purity's actually quite good. Lets me free space in hand by deleting cards. I think that's very good. There's our second Storm. There's a lot more besides. Dead Branch could generate a card whenever we play whenever we exhaust a card. Seek lets us find cards from the draw pile. That's got to be good. I think Master Strategy for 0-cost card draw could also be good. I'll definitely take the second Storm. 1000%. I don't think I need a Dead Branch. That would actually prevent Purity from from creating hand space. Let's just take the Seek and nothing. That's good. And now I have some good upgrades too, particularly Seek first. I can still go this way. Alright, let's show off what this deck can now do. Amplify. Double Storm, double Heat Sinks. More Storms. More Powers. Yeah, that feels about right. I think I want a second Turbo. By getting everything in the deck upgraded, we can much more reliably have a really good turn 1 here. And that is a beautiful thing. This is where Purity comes in. I can't draw any more cards because there's no room in my hand. There you are. Actually, okay with that is my turn 1 here. As an acceptable turn 1. More Storms, perfect. See if I could redraw into the Amplify, actually. That'd be even more hilarious here. Be a... Yes. Double Storm. 4 Storms, 5 Storms, make it 6 Storms. 6 Lightning Orbs whenever I play a power card. It's beautiful. Stinky Claw. Who needs it? Not interested in a darkness either. We've got the damage down. The Fabled Claw. Actually not sure I want to upgrade the second Storm, at least not yet. Cursed Key, so I don't need to open this, and I don't think I'm going to, especially right before our Burning Elite. It seems like a very bad decision. Skip that. Alright, we're lucky our first boss is not Awakened one, but the second one could be. So there's still the potential for an Awakened one in here somewhere. Heatsink then Storm. Perfect. Huh? Right. I have one buffer in play. I gotta be careful here. Okay, she might be multi-attacking me. If so, this is gonna hurt. She could also be summoning or doing a single attack. Got lucky there. Ooh, or did we? Shoot. We have 5 cards. I can use the Dupe Potion to draw 1 more. I should probably use that potion. Since I can't get health back, we really need to prevent ourselves from losing it in the first place. Let's do this. Amplify, Steam Barrier, Turbo, and... there's our heatsinks. Thank you, Ink Bottle, for the draw 1, which turned out to be a draw 10. Okay, Frozen Egg. Any future powers we pick will be upgraded. Only a few chances for powers, but I'll take them regardless. Do I dare? I'll upgrade Purity. Do it this way. Heatsinks first, then amplify both storms. And another storm. So 5 storms in play. Easy. Why not defrag? Because I want to amplify it. Next turn. When I finally draw them together. There we go. Same for why not buffer? Because I want to amplify defrag and buffer. Very dead. Choices. Not often is it that I can say Inspire. I think that the Seek is actually the worst card here. But today I feel that way. I think Seek is actually the worst card here. Don't really need Capacitor per se, although it could give me some really good defensive utility in the endgame. Combined with our Frost and our Focus. Probably want the third Storm if I want to be able to deal with the Awakened one, though. I'll take the third Storm. Let's go all in on the aggro style. And I think I should go to a shop now. Just look at one more power. Self-repair doesn't do nothing for us. Waffle doesn't do nothing for us. How about a card removal? Eh. Gambling chip would have been very nice. It's a shame we're just shy of being able to afford that. I guess I'll go none of the above. We'll go to the next store. Power. Double Panache. It storms all the way down. Easy. Alright, our first boss will be the Time Eater. Really? I could just rest? Okay. I really don't want to upgrade this Storm. I know the run history screen is going to demand it. We'll do that after the bosses. This could help. Beautiful opening hands. Heat sinks, Storm. Let's actually heat sinks one more time. 2 more times. I was looking for Amplify. Did not find it. Free buffer. Second buffer. Play this, play this. Okay, I cannot allow it to generate block on this turn, and that's okay. We can get there traditionally with Frost Orbs, or I can just let the buffers block here. Currently the hand size is an issue. Okay, here I can play through more cards. Good. Although not if I draw a Void. Yes, if I draw a Void. Go this way. This way I'll lose less health to a multi-attack, only 1 buffer. Instead of all 3. Okay, that worked out pretty well. Who's next? Not Awakened One. Thank goodness for that. Cool. We just dodged the bird entirely. I think we'd be able to take them down with the sheer stormitude of this deck and our buffer charges. But I'm definitely happier not having to do it. Uh-oh. But actually, wait. Ink bottles, save me. Yeah, alright. That's what I'm talking about. And this is heat sinks, okay. Some of these cards may need to leave. You. Not you. You. We are going to lose one buffer here. I have 2 to completely block this turn as well. My hope is that I can amplify either the Storm or the Deep Rag. Or both, ideally. Buffing both these hits. And then that's pretty much all she wrote. I don't see them surviving this. Hear the power of amplified magnetism. GG. Two thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire? The source of all this power. And this is all without Mummy Hand. That's right, we're just relying on Turbo. Alright, Storm has to get upgraded now. But I am going to be kind of scared of it. Especially if I take a 4th one, then I have nothing on turn 1 to save me. That is deeply terrifying. Four storms and 7 years ago, your granddaddy was a defect. Really worried about what happens to us against Spire Spear and Spire Shield if I take 4 storms. Really like this Art of War, giving us extra energy. And Sarah Artemiel hitting us up with a dad joke. Where do you think the Defect keeps all these storms anyway? My guess? In the cloud. I'm taking that last storm. We kind of have to, right? You gotta. Is there anything worth Liquid Memoriesing? The Liquid Memories on Amplify? That's redonkulous. Alright, good luck to us. Hopefully, Ink Bottle will be sufficient here. Because our opening turn is just... can't Dark Shackles. Our opening turn is just 4 storms and a boot sequence, which is not great here. But if I can draw 2 more cards, maybe we can make something happen. Here we go. Yeah, okay. I just don't have enough energy, you know? And that looks like a wonderful turn, too. This would be 21 if we're being attacked. I got Seek. Hold on. Aha! I'm not done. Double buffer. Okay, now you may go. Both of you. Very cute. Solid attempt, 10 out of 10. Blah. Beautiful. Centennial Puzzle will be additional card draw for us. Note we didn't take one single point of damage since taking Mark of the Blooms, so not a single point of healing was wasted. That's pretty cool. And I really like this block potion to potentially let me keep my starting buffer. That said, it's going to be really hard to use buffer effectively on Heart when I cannot see what the Heart is doing. We need Ink Bottle? Not as much, because the Heart doesn't attack us on turn 1, and we have our block potion. But it would have been nice, you know? What do we do on turn 1? We just play 4 Storms. And that's okay. Oh, we have Boot Sequence too, actually. So I don't even need the potion yet. Or I could intentionally proc Puzzle and just draw more cards. Since I don't know if we're being attacked, you know, I don't know what attack is headed our way turn 2 anyhow. We'll think about that. It's going to depend on what the colorless card is from the toolbox. The toolbox could also draw me cards on turn 1. Good luck to us. Here goes. Aha, for example, I can Secret Technique to find Seek, and then our turn 1 is very silly indeed. How about that? Gotta be really careful about Beat of Death. %1000% want to Seek Amplify. Okay. We take 2 damage per card we play. So I can only play 12 cards this turn. And that's not as many as you'd think when Amplify is involved. I want to Seek Amplify and Defrag, and we want to get as much storm power as possible. We're going to need to be able to win this fight really quickly if we want it to be successful. Okay. So Secret Technique fetches Seek. Seek fetches Amplify and Defrag. I actually am going to avoid playing one of the storms. Double Storm, double Defrag, Storm, Storm. And that I think has to be our turn 1. Pretty good. Okay, there's no card I can play without losing the buffer, so I think we're just going to accept that buffer is leaving us momentarily, and we're going to try to use these cool-headeds to block instead. Feels pretty reasonable. What's White Noise got inside it? That's my first question. Is that an amplify target? Maybe? Not convinced. But now we'll get a Centennial Puzzle proc. I'm going to play Heatsinks first. Okay, there's buffer. Okay, so we're going to amplify... Well, my hope is to block for enough with Frost Orbs. I'm not sure how realistic that is. If it's a multi-attack, it's 3/15. I think we just have to let the buffer go to the discard pile. Actually, wait. Or maybe I can block for enough here. Yes. Kind of. Yes. Oh, I need slightly more block to block the multi-hits. So I'm going to Liquid Memories on Glacier? Or what here? This is not an ideal draw pile. Let's see. Alright, I think that means Liquid Memories on Glacier. That would actually block the big hit outright. That's interesting. I think I'd rather spend the rest of my energy. But if that's the amount of block I have, there's no need to use the buffer, yeah? Impurity Ascenders... I can Purity quit a bit here, actually. Yeah, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play one more of these. Draw through all of that. Take just a little bit, or maybe nothing, depending on which attack we're headed our way. It is, in fact, a multi-hit. So 67 damage from the big hit this turn. If I can draw buffer and play it... Oh, shit. Excuse me. That's not a good draw. That's what I'm saying. That's terrifying. Yikes. I thought we would see at least one card draw card. And I can't use the ink bottle to draw anymore either. Yikes. That might be our downfall here. Need to bring you below 400. Okay. Looks like a pretty reasonable turn. That should be good. Perfect. Commence the ouching. GG, Mr. Hart. Hey there, if you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And before you go, join us on Twitch and watch live. I'm there 5 days a week playing Slay the Spire, answering questions, and chilling with the community. Click the link in the description to follow right now. Ta-ta for now.